Hello and welcome to the Banquet with the Backdoor podcast. My name's Ed J. Don't Fade. Coming to you again this week. We're live at 10:07 p.m. Running a little behind today. Things are going to start looking a little brighter here in the future. Studio, so to say, is still being worked on. It's a work in progress. As you notice, I lost the green screen. We had some technical difficulties. That was not going to work out, unfortunately, but it's okay. We've got some nicer backgrounds that are going to be going up here shortly. Long day for me. Getting out of work here. Yes, I work a full-time job, obviously. I've got another side endeavor that I'm working on now that I'm pretty excited about as well in the sports realm. And I'll get into that a little bit, maybe an episode or two later when I have some more things finalized. But that's going well. And then obviously I do this, which is honestly probably the most rewarding and fun part, I would say, of really all of this. Honestly, this is probably the best time for me. I know that anybody that watches enjoys it as well, hopefully. And obviously, if you have any suggestions, any comments, leave them in the comments. We'll try and incorporate those as well. With being draft week, that's the reason I don't wear Bills jerseys every time it's a Bills podcast. But being that it is draft week, and I found this beautiful number here, I actually forgot that I had it. I knew I had a Trey White. So when LeSean McCoy left, LeSean McCoy was my favorite player of the current Bills when he was on them. Anytime he was on them, regardless of other players, Shady was my favorite player. I love his style, his swag, and the way he played the game, and really everything about him. So Shady was my favorite player. When Shady was released, unfortunately, I had to get a new favorite player, and I got the chance to meet Tre'Davious White and spend some time with Trey White. That was really cool up at the field house. I'm a season ticket holder. I won some kind of contest with a couple other season ticket holders. It came in a week that was pretty rough for me personally. I had some family things going on, traumatic family things going on at that time. And it was really like a cool thing that happened. I was able to meet Trey White and spend some time there at the field house with him. And it was during the whole, not really the beginning, but the beginning stages, so to say, of the Trey White Goalie Academy when that was going on, all that good stuff. And we were able to spend some time with him and just kind of do like some football, run some routes and some cool different things, meet some of the other players, some of the other Bills. I did see big Josh Allen. I call him big because, well, obviously he is big. He's humongous. He's a machine of a man. He was doing bench press, I believe, with the linebackers, which was just insane to see in itself. But yeah, I could meet Trey White, have Trey White jersey. I'll give you the short story here because it's been fairly long-winded. Had Trey White jersey, knew I had that one. Had a couple Shady jerseys, a couple other. I think I have a Tyrod jersey. I like Tyrod in his here, and I totally forgot that I got this as a gift from a family member. This Josh Allen jersey. Forgot that I had it, but I've got that, so I'm wearing it now for probably the first time I wore it. Actually, I believe was the championship game we lost. No, I'm sorry, the division game we lost this past year, unfortunately. That sad game. So moving on, though, it's the NFL draft week. We're going to do some mock drafts today. I'm going to bring on a guest, and he's someone that's been really influential and not only helped me podcast, but this podcast specifically and getting it started and getting it kickstarted. And obviously we're still in the infancy stages here. We're moving up, hopefully, getting better. Today we're going to cover mock drafts. So we're going to do 2 or 3. I'm thinking maybe 2, but if we have time for 3, we'll do 3 mock drafts. And they're going to include trades. They're going to be 5-rounders. We're not doing 7-rounders. I'm not digging that deep into things here. We want to be able to get numbers out. I valued, when putting this activity together, I valued the higher rounds, cutting out those back 2 rounds so we could do a couple swings at this thing, obviously. Hopefully it's not 3 strikes and we're out. But, yeah, either way. We're going to have Justice General on. He's going to be with us, and we're going to do the mock drafts together. We're going to have trades on there. We'll probably have one we go through. We'll probably do 2 with no trades, and then we'll do, if we have time for that third one, which, as I'm hinting at, we probably will. The third one we'll do trades for those 5 rounds, and we'll see what comes of it. So Justice is going to join us now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on, man? What's up, Jason?
Yeah, so how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Going back home tomorrow, and then Chicago for the weekend and ready to do some mock drafts, you know what I'm saying? I love doing mock drafts, I'm not gonna lie. I like doing them. I don't like doing too much because I feel like some people are doing too much,
Yeah.
But I do like doing them, so I'm ready.
Yeah, they get played out certainly around this time of year. They get real. I don't even look at them really so much anymore because it just gets so. I've been seeing it for months now. About 2 months, and since the combine, really, even a little before that, and yeah, it's a little played out at this point. So I'm gonna do mine though. I really haven't done any. I've done maybe 1 or 2 in anticipation of this activity. So what we're gonna do 2, probably 3 if we have time. 5-round mock drafts, and we're not going to do trades for the first 2. We're going to do a trade in the last one. The last one we'll do trades. We'll not accept everything, obviously, because the mock draft simulator that I'm doing is through PFN, Pro Football Network, that we do it through. That's the one I like the most. So we'll do that one. It offers trades, but it'll offer you, if you put trades on, it can offer you 5 or 6 trades around. So we're not going to do all that. We're just going to find good ones and just take them, obviously. But we'll do it as a joint activity here and see what we come up with. Yeah, so let's dive in. I'll go ahead and get this started. Rounds. We're gonna do fast so that we don't have to deal with the waiting. Okay, obviously we're still waiting to get to our first pick here. It's flying through. We haven't offered a trade yet. Oh, we got offered a trade. We're not going to take it though because we're not doing trades in this one. Oh, we got 3 trades. I'm sorry. Offered 3 trades. We're going to reject every single one of them.
Can you share your screen? Do you have that option at the bottom?
Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can do it with just the window. So you can see me doing that. The only problem. Oh, you know what I could do? If I just do this. Okay, give me 1 second. It's just going to keep flipping me over. I'm going to do share. Can you guys see it?
Boom.
Well, I've got to make it bigger, don't I? Yeah, why do we got 13 versions of what's there?
It's an infinite loop.
We're going to first hide that. Let me see here. Just trying to see. Let me know. Do you guys see it bigger now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so we're going to leave it like that. We've got these trades on here. We're obviously going to reject these because we're just skipping through for the first couple. Okay, we're at our pick now, number 25. The last couple picks, just to recap them here. Well, we'll first start with number 1 overall because I know this is kind of a debate. Aiden Hutchinson, Trayvon Walker. I've heard Trayvon Walker go number 1 overall. We'll see. Aiden Hutchinson, Trayvon Walker, Evan Neal, Kayvon Thibodeau, Kyle Hamilton, Malik Willis. So Malik Willis actually ends up being the first quarterback off the board in this one. To the Carolina Panthers. That's probably a good fit. And Garrett Wilson goes next. He's the first wide receiver off the board. We'll skip down Sauce Gardner. He goes at 10 to the Jets, unfortunately. Just because in interest of us looking at wide receivers and cornerbacks, I'll give those guys up. So Derek Stingley is then the next quarterback taken out of LSU. James Williams is the second receiver taken, which is kind of, I think he might be first, but we'll see. He's the second receiver taken out of Bama, of course, and he goes to Houston, where he'll probably have his career destroyed, as every person that goes there seems to. It's just negative things that come out of there, unfortunately. But, yeah, moving on to the next guy. Kenny Pickett goes higher than I've seen him go in a lot of mock drafts. I don't see him going that high, but he goes 19th overall. And then Matt Corral, another guy. I'd love to see him go high because I've actually got a couple autographed cards from him from Leaf, from one of the Leaf Pro sets. So maybe they'll give me some money back on that. Chris Olave then taken at 22nd by the Packers. Daxton Hill and Jordan Davis taken, which a lot of people do like Jordan Davis. I like Jordan Davis in the sense of being able to have him on my team, but in the sense of having to take him 25th overall, I don't like that at all. I don't think he's a first-round talent or a first-round prospect, in my opinion. I know that you probably differ on that opinion. What do you think about Jordan Davis?
I'm not gonna lie. After we got Tim Settle and Daquan Jones and Jordan Phillips, excuse me, I kind of stopped thinking about him, really, to be honest. Because it's we don't need him anymore. I feel like they kind of answered the the call for a defensive tackle. So. I've heard both things. I feel like he has tremendous upside. He has tremendous potential. He has all the, tools that you would need to be a good player. And honestly, for me, that is important. I would much rather have a guy who has the tools than a pro-ready guy because with the way the Bills roster is currently set up, we don't need a guy to come in and be great amazingly right away. We need a guy who's going to be a superstar in a couple of years to help replenish, the guys that we have going out while we have a Josh Allen in his 7th and 8th season, et cetera. You know what I mean? So I'm perfectly.
So you're leaning wide receiver is what you're saying.
No. I'm just talking about in the prospect.
I'm just saying it kind of sounded like you were leaning that we got to replenish the guys we got going out, Gabriel Davis, and it's
Lord, no, I hope Gabriel Davis isn't going out. I was just speaking in relation to Jordan Davis. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
A long-winded answer, sorry, but I like his intangibles. I like tangible. I like his size, speed, strength. I think he has potential to be really good. So.
Well, and I agree with all that. I think as far as I don't have the measurables, but the measurables, the ability, the ceiling is high for him. I think, unfortunately, the floor is a little bit lower than people, I think, generally think. And the one thing that I really have heard a lot about is that his motivation to play football, I've heard that he almost seems like a guy that doesn't really plays football as good as it, doesn't really like it, because there's been a lot of issues with weight with him, with discipline. And I don't think that fits the Bills' culture. Like, they want guys that maybe aren't the highest prospects, but work their asses off at football. And in doing so, the Bills are going to bring out the best version of that specific said player.
And you said that's kind of why I disagree a little bit. I feel like having a guy who is undisciplined and everything, I feel like this would be the best place for them. Again, you may be right. That might not be what Brandon Beane is looking for. But I do feel like they would be able to get the most out of a guy like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can agree. I think that at the point, and maybe that's just me needing to shift my mindset a little bit with where this team is at.
Well, no, I agree with what you said. I agree. I just think it would be best for Jordan Davis, and it would be.
As a player, I mean, with the opportunity he's getting, yes. From the organizational standpoint, but even from the organizational standpoint, they may be at a point with this culture in this locker room where they can actually now, instead of having to bring in guys to build that culture, they can actually give that out to players and absorb players that aren't so that maybe have issues with character or discipline or motivation or any number of things. So maybe that's where I need to look at that as well. However, getting back to the draft, we were talking about the draft, but getting to our pick, I would really love to see if this is how it came down. If it came down to this, I would be freaking stoked, dude. You've got my number one corner. I won't say that. You've got my number 2 corner. I've got Sauce Gardner ahead of him, but I just didn't think him as a realistic option. But my number 2 corner, Andrew Booth. You've got my number 2 wide receiver in Drake London. This guy right here. I know a lot of people like Treylon Burks. I just don't see him as a first-round talent. You've got Trent McDuffie. You got Sam Howell. Not that matters to us. I mean, I guess it could. I don't think so. And you got this guy here, Breece Hall. I don't know that he's a guy that I would like to be taking in the first round, but a guy nonetheless. When we get to the trades, maybe we'll see if we'll grab him sometime in the top 60. If he's still there, I don't know. He would be, because this draft it already seems like this draft is shaken out very strangely, because neither of these two, this guy questionable. He could maybe be there. This guy should.
Andrew Booth might be there. Yeah. Drake London will not be there. Yeah, Trent McDuffie probably will also not be there.
That's what I don't think so either. And I'm honestly surprised. I just want to scope over the offense here real quick. I see this guy going ahead of at the least this guy and probably this guy. I don't know. He might. Yeah, people really like him. Yeah. Can he pick it?
Desmond Ridder might go ahead of.
Yeah, that too. That's definitely an option. It's the small school effect for him, unfortunately. And they're not really a small school, but they are a small school at the end of the day in college football.
Yeah. This
is a tricky one because I think people really like him, but
they do, but
he's a running back, man.
Yeah, I'm good. If push comes to shove, we have Devin Singletary, and he's a solid option at running back, and he's a good running back. So we don't need, that.
I've talked about a million times. We don't even really need a running back. I think people are just kind of
we don't.
It'd be nice to have one. So
we don't need anything really, to be fair.
Cornerback, maybe. That's a definite need.
Another playmaker would be, I think, would be really, really good.
Depending on what's going to go on with Dawson Knox, we could look into in this category here. If we're looking at tight end, what's available there. But that's someone that I think we could try and sneak in the third round with our trades. We'll see. We'll get tricky with the trades later, but I don't know. I'll make the first round pick this time. We'll alternate. What do you want to go with first here?
So if I'm looking at this, I know he said he's your number 2 receiver, but I'm not a fan of Drake London. I feel like he's really just a big, tall jump ball guy. And it worked at USC because, we were playing against guys who aren't going to be NFL cornerbacks.
Pac-12, Pac-10, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, all those guys aren't going to play on Sundays, I think.
No, they're not the SEC for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's going to have long days in the NFL because people are he doesn't get separation. I think he ran like a 4.4 or something, but I don't think he doesn't play that fast. No. It seems like every time he catches the ball, it's an amazing catch because he mosses everybody to his credit, but he doesn't get very much separation at all. And if I'm looking at it, I'm looking at Drake London. I feel like he is like a Gabriel Davis with less separation.
It sounds like what they said about DK Metcalf, though. Separation, route running, just a big guy.
Oh, no. He can route run. He can, he can do the things a wide receiver should be able to do. And DK Metcalf is a completely different situation. DK Metcalf ran something stupid, like a 4.3 or something crazy.
Right. He was like a freak.
Yeah.
He is a freak.
That's what I mean, though. Drake London is not a freak. He's not, you know what I mean? To me,
big guy.
To me, he's just a big guy who's very athletic, can go up and get the ball. But I don't know if you can make like an all-pro caliber wide receiver out of that. You know what I mean? So, if it was up to me, I'm very shocked that Trent McDuffie is there. However, I'm a really big fan of Andrew Booth Jr.
What about the injuries?
I don't care. I don't care. We have the best training staff in the NFL. They're not going to make him do more than he has to do. That's not really a big deal for me. And honestly, it kind of entices me to him a little bit because if he's getting picked in the first round with injuries, it means he's probably better than what he should be picked.
Oh, no, he should. He should be. He's probably without any injury history, probably a consensus top 10. Probably
exactly.
He might be ahead of Sauce Gardner, honestly.
Right. So, Derek Stingley Jr. is really the only, because we've seen him at his highest potential be unbelievable.
Was an SEC guy again, too. I mean, I know that doesn't mean everything, but he's an SEC guy at the end of the day, too. So he's playing against the best of the best.
Exactly. So I would have to take Andrew Booth Jr. here, to be honest with you.
Andrew Booth Jr. Okay. And we'll read just for the first couple. The first top picks, the other one that I won't read the scouting reports, but scouting report for Andrew Booth. Both possesses let's look at the height. Height 6'0", weight 194. So he's a decent size, bigger body, probably can play fairly physical. Both possesses the requisite size to play the cornerback position in the NFL at 6 foot. He won't be the tallest in the 22 NFL draft class, but by no means will he be the smallest. That's important for us. Furthermore, Booth has exceptional length, which is far more critical right now and at the next level. He's already demonstrated that he can put that length to good use with some phenomenal interceptions and pass breakups. I love that. That leads nicely to the next element of his scouting profile. Booth owns excellent ball skills. That's very important. And tracking with strong hands. Because of this, the Clemson cornerback has shown he can go up and get the ball at the highest point. Additionally, this gives him an advantage in contested catch situations. That's important. So, yeah, we know he has some injury issues right now. I don't think he's even going to be back until they say week 3 or week 4 of the year, probably. Justice?
I don't know exactly.
I heard it was week 3 or week 4. I'm not exactly sure. I thought that's what it was. That could be
but
wrong.
Again, I'm more of a fan of the long term. You know what I mean? I'm not really,
Breece Hall.
Alec Pierce in the second round.
David Ajabo going at 55. We got offered a trade. We're not going to take it though. Another trade. Wow, that's a kind of like a decent deal there, but we're going to reject it either way. So let's go to look how far down Jalen Tolbert went. Probably should have taken some of the trades, but we'll take some of those in the third because it looks like this draft would have been the draft to take the trades in because people are making dumb trades. So let's take. I want to look at this first because this is important, right? So let's look at.
I would love that. I pray that Kansas City takes Drake London.
They take Drake London. Well, in all fairness, from what you've described him as, that's exactly what they've needed for years now.
Cool.
Like
That's
they need a
fine.
big
And
body guy.
I'm perfectly fine with that as long as they don't have a guy who can blaze through our entire defense and throw up the deuces at the 25-yard line. That you could, yeah, you can have a big body all you want. That's fine. We've dealt with Gronkowski and all that. I'm sure we'll be okay. Because you can take guys like that out of the game, but. Yeah, Tyreek Hill was too much. I don't want them to have another one of him.
Well, what's funny is this draft kind of goes to show they must not have much faith, or whoever's drafting for the Chiefs here. I don't know if it's Brett Veach doing these mock drafts, but taking a safety as their first pick. I mean, 29-30, they got both picks. I don't think they're gonna draft either of those picks. I think they're gonna be somewhere up in this area right here, and I'm scared they're probably gonna go ahead and grab this guy right here.
Ooh.
That'd be scary.
Who?
Sauce Gardner.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, that lockdown corner for them is all they. It's not all they need, but that's big. That's a really big piece of the puzzle.
Yeah,
there.
I'm super less scared of their offense now. So if they get a defensive guy, I wouldn't care too much. You still got to stop Josh Allen. So
right now, let's take a look at some of the guys that went here that were kind of surprised. So Kenneth Walker goes ahead of Breece Hall. Kenneth Walker goes. George Pickens. Breece Hall goes at 43.
At 41, that is quite a jump.
Yeah, I like this guy right here because I think he's kind of getting overshadowed by Jameson Williams, and I like the idea and what might be there. Yeah, I like him.
I don't like
John Mechie for folks that are. I should have alliterated that. John Mechie.
All right,
but you didn't like who? I'm sorry.
It's our pick. Oh wait, well, I mean, Chiefs getting a safety and a corner. That's not.
Yeah, they get Roger McCreary then. I mean, that's a pretty good first three for them, regardless.
Yeah.
So they get both their guys and they get a safety for whatever reason. We've got up here now. Let's go here. I'm picking this one, 57. Let's see, we got our cornerback, right? Now let's take a look at the wide receivers. I like that option right there. Sky Moore. I like Sky Moore. I got to be honest. Like, yeah, people want to get a running back, but I'm not impressed with any of these names here. Like, I'm not jumping up to grab any of these.
James Cook is the only guy there that I really, 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 really like.
And you're getting him later. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Later.
For sure.
Probably maybe even the fourth if you get lucky. This draft's kind of weird, though. I would guess that the way that this machine is working, in the third round, there's going to be a lot of bad picks, and in the fourth round, they're going to clean up with all the good picks. That just seems how it's going to go.
This is way different from the draft network.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and read the scouting report because I think I'm taking him. 5'9", 195. RAS at 7.56. Moore gears up incredibly quick off the line. And it takes little time for him to go from 0 to 100. He has good stop and start ability. He can chop his feet, explode forward, accelerate through seams, and stretch space a bit. That short area burst shows up after the catch as well. Run after the catch. Brandon Beane just spoke about that the other day. Moore has superb suddenness with the ball in his hands. He can plant and go, explode through creases upfield. He's a shifty runner who can stack quick cuts with effortless energy. Going further, Moore is very flexible as a route runner. He can sink his hips and snap around quickly on breaks. He's an amped-up mover who's able to speed his feet up, heading into route stems, and hold his acceleration as he dips through breaks. Yeah, that's enough. That's all I needed to hear. I'm taking Sky Moore.
I like it.
I like Sky Moore. I do. We're going to reject you. Get out of here. 89, it's your pick. Rashad White just went. I'm going to go to your running backs just to see if your guy's still there. Your boy's still there for a while.
Yeah, he's going to be there for a second. Yeah.
So, you know what? Yeah, we'll do the first two rounds. We'll do the little recaps. From now, we're just going to start getting our picks in. So, I'll go through. Do you want me to move to anything over here?
Offense. This is offense.
Yeah, it just kind of gives you that. You just got to pick positions. I can go to all if you'd like.
We just got Sky Moore, right? Let me see. Who was our first round pick?
Andrew Booth.
Andrew Booth. Interesting.
I can go to all if you want to make that a little easier for you.
Yeah, let me get all. I like Cole Stranger. Get some depth in the offensive line.
Yeah,
because we've already addressed the wide receiver. We've addressed the corner. I mean, typically in my first round pick, I might take a guy like Daxton Hill, who is a safety. right? So then I'll also double up with getting a corner, but we already got a corner, so you don't necessarily have to double up. You know what I mean?
And your boy's gone.
Oh no!
Yeah, he went. He went. Where did he go? Oh, he went like
Two.
to the Dolphins too. He went not even like shortly after our pick, which is
Mhm.
weird because he skipped all the other words.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams is an interesting one though.
Yeah, I like Kyron too.
I like Kyron Williams. Well, we got some offensive line depth. We got our cornerback. We got our wide receiver. Now, I'm gonna go back here though, because I want to take a look at what's available.
Ooh, Joshua Williams.
Yeah, I like
Joshua.
that too. Out of Fayetteville, small school.
Yep.
Mikel Wright, another one I like.
I like Marcus Jones. He is ranked way too low.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna come back to him later. Let's go to all. Let's try. This is where we can start going best available. You know, are we taking a quarterback in the 4th round? I don't think so.
Not with Case Keenum back there.
I kind of like this one. I do.
Yeah.
Jelani Woods out of Virginia.
There's some people on Twitter who like are absolutely obsessed with Jelani Woods.
I like it. Size and length make an obvious red zone target. Virginia, I mean, of course we got OJ now, but Virginia plays exceptionally well above the rim. Important. Strong physical upper body. Means he's probably going to be decent at blocking to an extent. Yeah, he's a big boy. I like him. I'm taking him. Here, Jelani Woods. And then I believe this will be the last round of our draft because it's a 5-rounder. Okay, so I'll go to all. What do you want me to do? You want me to go anywhere? Yeah, Lindstrom. That's a nice one.
Yeah, let's go all.
You can scroll if you want.
Go to corners. Yeah, Marcus Jones.
Marcus Jones. That was an easy one for you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a peek here at our first one.
I like
Andrew Booth, Sky Moore, Cole Strange, Jelani Woods, Marcus Jones. I would not be upset with that at all. I mean, obviously we're going to get 2 more picks, or maybe 3, I think, but yeah, I mean, that's a good first 5 there. Honestly, if this happens, if these 2 things happen, I'm good
I'm
with the rest of the
ecstatic.
draft.
I'm ecstatic with this draft.
Yeah, I'm fine if these 2 things happen, but chances are, I mean, the draft is going to have some, you know, there's you've got your John Grudens, you know, that take people like Clelin Ferrell over obvious picks.
Right. So it's going to be really weird.
Now, this one had like 4 or 5, maybe 6 bad picks, so I don't know about that, but it'll probably be 2 or 3 surprises. So we'll jump into another one. Start to do sim. This one, no trades again. The last one will have trades. We're going to kind of move this a little bit quicker now. So we'll keep jumping here. Waiting for this to go. Aiden Hutchinson, Kevin Thibodeau. Trayvon Walker slid in that one, huh? He went to 10.
Oh my God. They left us with no one. Not no one, but Jesus.
Yeah, it went probably the way it was supposed to, is my guess here. I might even think about taking that trade if I was actually doing it. Okay, well, there's your boy. Except I'm drafting the first round this time, so we're not getting him.
Look at this. This is really weird. This is such a weird.
Yeah, I mean,
look at that. Yeah, I'd trade back if this happened.
Yeah, I think I would be trading back. So you know what? Just for the sake of in the spot we're in here, we're gonna go ahead and propose a trade. Anybody you know what we could do here? We could do this. I don't know if they're gonna take it, but we'll do this. Trades with next. We're gonna go up 25. And we're gonna give up. I'm only gonna go with my picks, not yours. Our 3rd round pick. We're gonna take 29.
Go.
You think about that? You think they take that? Probably not, right?
No.
I mean, you moved up 4 spots, but it's the first round, and I'm moving up. You know, I'm moving back 4.
Yeah, they wouldn't take that.
Well, we'll try it, right? Yeah, it was declining. Yeah. Okay, so we're still going to trade with them because I think that getting that just for the, the spirit of practice, I want to make a pick. So we'll go here and we'll go 30, and then what do you want to do? Like 30 and 62? I think that's fair.
You could try it.
That's probably giving them a better deal on us. It's 5 picks.
I think
5 picks are moving up, and we're just we're moving up a little bit. Yeah,
I
thing
think
sucks, so it's not going to accept it.
that 94, they might take that.
Well, then I'm taking 29. I'm not. Well, yeah, but then we're trading like, you know what I mean? Then we're just losing because we're just giving them earlier picks for later picks.
Wait, yeah, that's true. We're trading back in this scenario. Now I'm thinking about it.
Like
wait, no. Yeah, no. First, absolutely not. Because I was thinking we're trading up.
What if we just do this?
We're trading back.
I feel like that's fair.
What, can you go back to the trades that were proposed to us?
No, because I rejected them already. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We didn't get proposed to trade in the first round. Yeah, I didn't see one pop up for us, unless I'm losing my mind. Oh no, there might have been one. I feel like this is a fair trade though, right? 50 and 62? Then we have like 50, 5 and 62?
Oh, not if we're trading back.
That's two second round picks. 2 seconds for a first.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking on the right side, and those look like 3rd round picks. Okay, all right.
2 second round picks for a first. That's good, right? That's like a middle second round pick there.
You know what? There's a chart. Hold on.
Are you going to the Jimmy Johnson, the value chart? That's the one that I've always heard mentioned at least.
Jimmy Johnson? I don't know if I'm
Jimmy Johnson, like draft value chart or something like that.
All right, so we're looking at the Buffalo Bills. Our pick is worth 720 points. The Kansas City Chiefs, both of their second round picks, pick 50 is worth 400, and then pick 62 is worth 284. So that's 684 for our 720. That's not
fair.
enough.
I'll take that all day.
You want to try to get equal value. So
that's probably as close as we're gonna get. You know what I mean? Because we're not even doing the 7th round anyway. So I know if we tack on 94, it's gonna throw it over, isn't it? Or no, it may not actually. You know, because if you said that was only like 200 points, it makes sense that 94 might actually be only like 50 or 60. We'll propose it. Yeah.
They still declining. Okay.
They're just trash at this point.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna do the one then, just for the theory of practice here. I don't see if there's any way they're declining this trade. There you go. Okay, they took a piece of shit. Okay, so let them pick here. Let's see who they pick. What just happened? Jesus Christ, dude, it's gone.
How about for the second draft, we do the draft network, and then we come back with the trades for the 3rd one here.
Yeah, let's do that. Is this how it's supposed to look, Justice? Still look right to me.
So you would have to go to
my
mock draft right there. No,
there we
go.
Go start a mock
draft.
draft.
Start mock. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Number of rounds, we'll do 5. Fast. You want to do this TDN or TDN player rankings or predictive board?
Predictive board.
So that's how you like to draft. Obviously manual. Why would I even? Or no, I'm sorry.
Nope, manual. Okay. Drake London and 8. Ooh.
Jordan Davis went pretty early, 13.
Oh, Jackson Hill's gone.
I'm almost certain Jordan Davis is going to be there in our pick. I just don't want him. Okay. Well, unfortunately, his quarterbacks didn't go early, so he lost a couple of good players, obviously knowing that we're not going to be taking them. How do you want me to go to a specific position or quarterback?
Nope. My guy's up there already. I like Andrew Booth Jr. in the 1st round if he's available.
He is. Kyler Gordon as well. I actually like this guy though. I'm not saying I want him in the first round, but I like Roger McCreary. If we can somehow get him in the second round, I'd be happy because I thought we'd have trouble getting him in the first round. So
I'd double up on
see
corner if you could get him in the second round.
Oh yeah. So there we go. There's that. Chiefs took Dotson. I like him.
I like Dotson too.
There goes those quarterbacks finally.
There goes
McCreary went right before our pick. I think in that case, I could see Bean trading up if he likes him. Oh, Cam Taylor-Britt's there too. I would have probably grabbed him if we didn't already grab someone. All right, so my turn. So I'm gonna go to wide receiver naturally. There's my boy. There he is, John Mechie. Kenneth Walker. I totally forgot about that. Isaiah Spiller. Nope, he's gone. James Cook is coming up. He's coming up. I think that's who you're going to take in the third round.
All.
Position? All?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you probably want to see the. There you go.
So
good linebacker there.
Andrew Booth Jr. We've also got.
Let me scroll down for you.
Mechie.
Is there any way to get rid of this ad? It's crushing me here. It's crushing me.
You're good. You're good.
Jeremy Ruckert.
Nah, let's get James Cook.
James Cook. Wow, you're jumping up for him, huh? Not really. 91, 89.
Yeah.
Your third round pick, I forgot. Okay.
Oh, Alec Pierce was there. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he went in the first round in that one draft, didn't he? Jeez.
Second round.
I'm not going to take him again just for the purpose of practice, but he's there.
Who?
Oh, no, he's gone. Someone just took him. Folks, just so you know, I see Bean trading up in that time. That was a long time to wait for a pick. It's like 41 picks. He's not waiting that long. Williams. This is an interesting one here, D'Angelo. I like him too. See, I have running backs that I like in later rounds too. I feel like I'd almost rather wait just because I don't think it's as big of a need as people might think. Let's go to let's go to offensive tackle. Let's see what we get there. Cordell Volson. I'm not really familiar with him, to be honest. Spencer Burford. I've heard of him. Same with Fortner. I think from what I've heard, I like Fortner more. I'm going to run with Fortner. We're going to get a guard with the possibility that he could move to tackle, having the skill set for that. Or just play everything. That'd be the goal, obviously. What's that?
The Titans. They got Armour Davis.
Kazan Haskins. Oh, the Seattle has back-to-back picks there, too. A lot of back-to-back picks in this draft. There you go. More back-to-back picks. There you go. I feel like teams are stacking it up to try and do that at this point. With the back-to-back picks, like it's a thing to do.
I mean, it is an advantage.
Damone Clark. I like him. Lucetta slipped. Just a little bit. Let me scroll.
Yeah. All right, go back up to the top.
Yeah. Smoke Monday.
Now
we're gonna, I like this.
Go to our picks real quick.
Yeah.
We just got a tackle, correct?
We did. We got a guard. Sorry.
Oh,
a guard that has the ability, in my opinion, to possibly move the tackle.
See,
we'll play everything.
If we didn't get a guard, I'd go Chris Paul here, but
he's a top ranked player, I think, last right. No, I'm wrong.
I'll go Jesse Lucetta.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's our last pick. Let's see this here. No, we got one more pick. This one I'm going strictly about. No, I guess not. I guess that was our last pick. Okay. Okay, so this is how it shook out for us. We had Andrew Booth Jr. It seems like that's who we both want. I hope that's what happens. Andrew Booth Jr. And then we got my guy, John Mechie. Not as good as our first one was, because I will take Sky Moore probably over John Mechie. I don't know, maybe. But we got this guy. We got James Cook. That's your guy. Luke Fortner and Jesse Luketa. So not a bad one. Not a bad one. I could see it shaking out this way.
James Cook is Dalvin's brother.
Delvin's brother. Yes, he is. I was just actually hearing a scouting report on him earlier today at some point. People like him. They do. Let's see here. Wonder why I picked Georgia. Well, wait.
I'm sorry.
Why did you pick Georgia? Yeah, because Florida State's SEC, right? They're not ACC.
I think they're ACC. I think Florida State is ACC. I could be wrong.
Oh, wow. Well, if he's anything like Delvin, then I'm happy with that. All right, we're going to scroll back to here now.
They say he's just like Dalvin Cook.
With the injuries, too?
That's mean.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. All right, so let's go here. We're going to go to this one. We're going to go fast. We're doing trades this time. Okay, it's your first round pick again, by the way.
They're in the ACC.
Let's see what the offers are. Okay, so I'll go through your offers. Here you go. So you got pick 25 for 137. I'm going to say you're probably not going to want to take this just because we're obviously – why would we trade for picks next year? We're not doing that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, you know what I mean? You can do it if you want. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying, like, if I'm being here and –
I'm taking that all day. It's easy.
I'm about to say, like, if I'm –
because they're going to suck again, and that's going to be like probably a top 10 pick.
Exactly. Like, I am very much considering this if I'm being but yeah, obviously we're not doing next year's draft. So
and you're getting what's that? Probably a fourth rounder, I think. It's either a fourth or like
what is that? 137 or 157?
137.
So it's 32 teams per round. So 64. That would be 96. So that would be roughly a third or fourth rounder. No,
think about it like this. You're getting like a fourth rounder, right? You're getting let's say a early.
Oh no, I don't even care about the fourth rounder. Does next year's first and second?
Yeah, you're getting basically
number.
You're getting 10th overall, basically 10th at best. They're not. I'm telling you, they suck. It's gonna be like a top 5 pick. You're getting the 10th overall pick next year, and you're getting the 42nd overall pick next year.
Yeah, I would take that in real life, but
yeah, in real life, I'm taking that. So let's reject that for now. And then this is another hard one to take because it's like it's got another one for next year. Damn it! We can counter though. We can always counter if you want to counter and offer for something this year. We're giving up 25 and 89, so we're giving up first round pick and third round pick for two second round picks and a second next year. It's not even as good as Carolina's offer, in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
How high that pick was.
I'm good.
Okay, so you got 25th overall. We've got Olave is still there.
Oh, this is 25. Okay. Oh, Chris Olave. Not even a question. Chris Olave.
Really? That quick?
Chris Olave. Yeah, Chris Olave.
Okay, Chris Olave.
For sure.
And let's see what's going to be our offense here. Breece Hall's still there. Oh, he just went to the damn Patriots. Okay, this is a trade we could do. 57 for 64 and 96. It's our only offer we have, by the way. 57, 168. I'm not worried about it because we're not even going to be picking him this
You're
draft.
only moving back 7 picks. You get another top 100 pick. I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah,
this is the top of the 4th round.
We're taking it. Let's see what they. Oh, dude, that's why. That's what I would have got. And my pop mic just falls to the ground. It was pissed as well.
Who?
Roger McCreary.
Trey McBride?
That's
McCreary.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not taking.
Oh, if McCreary was there, and I knew McCreary, yeah, I would have took McCreary.
Well, look who just got him right there.
Yeah,
right there.
I would have took McCreary.
And then Rick Jackson. Okay, let's go to all here. Let's see who's left hanging. No one really. I mean, this draft is pretty much shaking out the way it's probably supposed to.
Isaiah Spiller.
Yeah, that's the one option. But I don't. Knowing that I want a wide receiver and a quarterback is my top needs, I'm not taking a running back.
Who did we get in the first? Oh, Chris Olave. Yeah. Oh, so
we're gonna have another couple picks coming up here soon. Like we've got 89 and we've got 96, so we can address some things there. We can grab it still. We can still get a good running back at that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, I really just am so worried about quarterback. It's got to be a quarterback. I don't even care who it is. Whoever's best available. It'd probably be Cam Taylor-Britt here, but I might take Kobe Bryant.
Cam Taylor-Britt for me.
Yeah, so I'm going with Cam Taylor-Britt, and then you're going to get this pick coming up here.
Come on. No. Cancel it. Reject it. All of it. Cancel it. Reject it.
Trevor Davis.
Give me Jalen. You already know.
I think because you mentioned it last time. All right, so now we're looking good at cornerback. Now we got another pick. This is one we could make because these are picks that we're gonna get. I'm easily taking that.
So
That's
we
not
move
even
back to and then
we
jump
get
up
to move
another.
way up. Yeah.
I'll take
That's
that.
well. There must be someone they really want though.
That's fine. I mean, I don't. It's up to you. This is your pick, so.
Let's see how much they want this guy. Yeah, screw you. Oh, I know I can't make the damn trade. Oh, we got a trade offer. It's the same one. Never mind. Let me just see what the next one is. Yeah, you guys, we're not doing. I don't you know we're not doing picks for next year yet. Okay, so just to reject it because it's making me mad even seeing it. So 98 on the counter. I want that 120.
Maybe give him
130?
130. Yeah.
I don't know. Is that still worth it?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm
moving
doing this
back 2 spots to.
Wow, they took that. I can't believe they took that. I don't understand what happened. Oh, they want their pick back. They want the pick back. Get out of here. What about this one? Would you take that? You're moving back. It seems like that's the moving back 2 spots. Move back 2 spots. You get this one and you get 139, but you're swapping for next year. Chances are that's gonna be better.
1,000,000% take that.
Okay, take it again. Just remember, we're really missing out on. We could just keep moving back and just keep stockpiling picks. I mean, all day. It's just. I'm gonna have to reject it at this point, though. We gotta make this pick. We don't have enough. I mean, our team is. We didn't add anything yet. We just. We've added our cornerbacks. Now you gotta really see what you know about wide receivers and the depth that's in this draft. Let's see who they wanted. They wanted Tyler Batty, and they wanted Daniel Falehi. So let's go offense, go wide receiver. I'm telling you who I'm taking here. If it comes down to this, I have a really tough decision to make between, Khalil Shaker and Kelvin Austin because I really want Kelvin Austin. I like Kelvin Austin. Oh, I don't know. Where would you go? You might go David Bell. I mean, he's way up there.
I don't know if I would go for a wide receiver. Whoa. I don't know who David Bell is, but he has dropped mightily.
Yeah. Let's see who else is there. Jalen Pitre.
And if you like Calvin Austin, I'd go Calvin Austin.
Yeah, but this might be our Jordan Poyer replacement. Doesn't look like a modern hybrid. He's undersized for that. Nope, don't like it. Once I hear undersized, don't like it. Okay, I'm going with just value-wise. I'll go with David Bell.
You kind of have to. Oh, well, you already know where I'm going. Wait, hold on. Go to what are our picks?
You're gonna go here, right? Yeah.
What are our picks so far?
Geez, where do I see that? All right, we didn't get one here. This our first pick was Cam Taylor-Britt. Our second pick was Armour. Our third pick was not made yet. Or no, I'm sorry. Our third pick was David Bell. And our fourth pick is up now. So we've got 2 corners and a wide receiver. So you can go with the offensive line if you want.
I'm going.
But you probably want to go James Cook, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, James Cook. The Kessenberry signing kind of makes this not so much offensive lineman need anymore. So yeah, I go James Cook here. If he, I feel like he's the best talent available. You can find offensive line depth a little later, especially with all the picks we've stockpiled.
Certainly. Let's see what we got left here. With all the trades we made, we've actually got 2 picks left. So we've got, obviously now, 139, and then we've got 161. So I'll make this one. You'll be making the last one. Brian Robinson Jr. from Alabama. I like him. I do like him. That's all. That's a decent value, too, from what it looks like here on the ratings. Luke Fortner's there again. Pierre Strong, another guy I like. Smaller school, of course. Kel Wright is another one, but we can't take another corner, right? I mean, I guess we could, but there's not enough roster spots, I don't think.
I mean,
and you're not putting a 4th rounder on the practice squad. I don't think it's going to work.
I was just saying.
You know where I'm going here? I'm going outside of the box. We're getting that punter, baby. Matt Ariza. I'd love to see him on the team. Here's a trade if you want to look at this.
No, I'm good. Nope.
It's the last pick.
Going Obina as a probably just butchered your name, bro. I'm sorry.
Why did you add the Eze?
175.
Oh, did you say Obina Eze?
I said Obina.
Oh, I thought you said Eze. Okay.
I did, yeah, at 175. Pick 175.
Oh, okay, gotcha. 6'3", 324.
No, not this guy. Down there at 175.
Oh, I'm reading this. I'm like, was he trying to? That's why I'm saying. I'm like, were you trying to say Obina? Because it says Obina. I'm like,
I know.
Why did you add the Eze? I'm like, what is he talking about? Obina Eze, the actual guy. Mo Bamba. Let's see here. Offensive tackle, TCU. Big boy. 6'6", 321. RAS is 5'36". Doesn't take long to see that Eze has great potential at TCU. Offensive tackle stands at 6'8", 334. So you can obviously see that there's obviously clear discrepancies here. He apparently grew 2 inches and gained another 13 pounds. With an impressive build, he's extremely long, high-hipped frame with tremendous reach and strong, densely built base. His upper body is a bit leaner than his lower body. Efforts, great deal of natural leverage, blah, 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 blah. Athleticism, good stuff to see. Pulling blocker, that's interesting. Good mobility. I like that in this offense. Okay, so we're going to go with Obina Eze. All right, that's your final mock draft. And this is what we've got. Chris Olave, Cam Taylor-Britt, Jalen Armour-Davis, David Bell, James Cook, Matt Ariza, and Obina Eze. As you saw, we added in 2 picks. So we got like a full draft worth out of that, honestly. I could see Bean wanting to do that. Go with some of the higher upside guys, honestly, at this point with where we're at now. Just trying, because we're going to be in a cap crunch at some point here. And I really like this pick here. I got to be honest, though, this is probably my least favorite draft out of the 3, though.
Really? I don't know. I like this draft. You get Chris Olave, who runs like a 4.28, something crazy like that. You get Cam Taylor-Britt, a solid corner. You get another solid corner in Jalen Armour-Davis. David Bell. I mean, I don't know much about David Bell, but he was there. He was the 75th ranked player at like 130. So I feel like that value-wise, at least that's a very good pick. James Cook, obviously, you know how I feel about James Cook. You get Punt God, and then you get some offensive line help as well. So
I'm starting to think that, folks, Justice will like any mock draft that includes this man.
No, this is
you like James Cook a lot.
It's honestly the thing for me that makes this draft isn't even James Cook. It's Chris Olave.
Yeah, that's a good.
If you get Chris Olave at 25, I feel like that's a W overall.
Yeah, because he really should be. I thought he was the consensus one for a while, but I'm seeing now that maybe he's not. I really don't know how to decipher it.
He's a really great talent, and I feel like he just makes our offense even more dangerous. And then you add 2 really talented corners in back-to-back picks. You know what I mean? And then honestly, that right there looks very appealing to me. And then you go and add James Cook, and I'm very satisfied.
Don't forget, you got David Bell too.
Yeah, I don't know much about David Bell. I can't really speak to that.
He's a Boilermaker, Purdue. And then you got the punt. I mean, this is important here. I think if you had a pick out of this real quick before we get into our betting segment here and then wrap up for the night. If you had a pick out of this draft, Justice, who do you think is the best value? Don't include Chris Olave because that first round's kind of weird. Like out of the just for some people that don't maybe are watching and don't know much about the draft and just following them.
Value pick to me probably is Jalen Armour-Davis.
I gotta be honest, I thought you were gonna say James Cook, but it was a good pick. And I think we got him. I think he was ranked higher than 120. He could have. I don't know exactly, but he seems like every time we went to go draft him, we were getting a deal on him for someone, or he would get stolen right before us.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good running backs in this draft. It's hard to kind of fall into the mixture. But again, Cam Taylor-Britt is good enough. He's probably definitely going to go into the second round. So getting him at the back end of the second round is also really good value to me. And then to get, Jalen Armour-Davis in say, second round as well. Or no, I'm sorry, third round. I think that's tremendous
That's
value.
a third round, yeah. Towards like the back half. I think that's our pick actually, isn't it? 89? Was that our original pick? I can't remember.
We got.
No, I don't think so because we've made so many damn trades. Look at this. It says every time we trade it, we made all of our five of our draft picks for
the only one that we didn't trade would look like.
So let's see who went right before our pick here. Real quick. Chris Olave, Devin Lloyd. What? Bro, look at this. That's not happening.
What?
It's in Thibodeau, 23.
Derek Stingley at 20?
If Kayvon Thibodeau makes it past 15.
No, if he makes it past 5, like
Brandon needs to be on the phone. Like,
yeah.
We got the first this year, first next year, and that's it. First this year, first next year. I'm moving up. Let me get Kayvon because you're getting like a really, from what I've seen, consensus number like that's the top. I'm sorry, that's a top 3 or 4 pick.
Yeah.
So Kyle Hamilton went higher than I thought, but a lot of people were saying he might go to the Pats, but I don't think they're going to be around that long. Let's see. They got Jaquan Brisker, another safety. Apparently, they really like, and David Ajabo, who we've seen really. This is going to be interesting. This draft because this is a really strange. I don't know where they're getting the rankings from because these drafts have ended crazy. Malik Willis at 2, like what?
I've seen that a lot actually. I think
really.
Yeah.
Imagine if they get that. They get Malik Willis, and then at 12, they get Jameson Williams. They traded for it.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see this trade. This is a big trade. Look at this. So they got Jordan Davis for the 12th and the 46th. They then traded that 12th for Jameson Williams, and they gave up 32-34 in the third.
Woo. Okay.
I don't know if anybody's taking that, dude.
Yeah.
2 second-round picks and a third next year for the 12th overall pick? No, that ain't happening. That's what the Bills did. That's basically it's almost like what the Bills did with the Mahomes trade years ago. Yeah,
they got
a first round the next year too.
16 because
they got a first round pick and a first round pick the next year.
Yeah, because
they
moved back to like 22 or something like that.
27.
To get 27. You're right, to get Tre'Davious White, and then the next year they got the 16th pick, which ended up being Tremaine Edmonds. So that doesn't make any sense at all. And then to give up Jameson Williams for 2 second-round picks in it, no.
That's not shaking out. But, yeah, that is. Let me end this real quick. Okay, so that was our mock draft segment there. Think it went well, Justice?
Yeah, I liked all 3 of them. Yeah, I think we got really good value for a lot of really good players. I can't remember the second one. I can't exactly remember the second one, but I remember the first and the third one were really good. And I was thinking, like, if Bean got this, I'd be happy. So
watch him do something even better. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, just real quick. I know I'm getting this comment super late, but Kim said, Bean said that the value was rounds 2 through 4, and that's probably right. Honestly, Bean would probably say that the values are rounds 1 through 7 because that's just the kind of guy he is. Like he just really, he can see value in pretty much anything, and he can find value in anything. I mean, think about like some of the impact players in this team. Like Dane Jackson's going to be a big pivotal player this year, and he was like a throwaway, toss away, I'd say,
7
in the way that we thought. Yeah, right. I mean, he was a late round pick that's supposed to be a special teamer, basically. He's going to be a starting corner.
Yeah.
Maybe some people would say out of necessity, but I think he's earned a look. So I think that's in it of self just to earn a look. Deion Dawkins, Matt Milano, later round picks. Deion Dawkins was a 3rd round pick, but later round nonetheless. He's got a lot of value out of guys. Gabe Davis was a 4th round pick, I think. Maybe a 5th? No, I think he was a 4th. He was a 4th round pick out of UCF. So, yeah, that's that. Either way, we'll hopefully get something going for the draft and see how that all goes. I'm going to get into the betting section now. Got 4 picks, and they're actually across all different sports. So I've got a basketball one, I've got a baseball one, and I've got basketball, baseball, hockey, and I've actually got a football one. It's a win total one for the Bills, of course. I'm sure you probably know how it's going to go. So we're going to go with the first one. I got Sharks at Knights tomorrow night. Sharks are at Knights. Knights are still technically fighting for their playoff lives here. They're really trying to get in. Jack Eichel trying to see if he can get into the playoffs for the first time in his career. As long as it's going to happen, it's kind of a good thing. But Sharks at Knights tomorrow. I have to take the Knights in regulation. Right now it's at plus 110. That's pretty good. I mean, that atmosphere is going to be jumping there.
I'm taking the Sharks. Don't like Jake Eichel.
Well, doesn't mean it's going to happen. So
Yeah, you're very true. Please don't listen to me, guys. Listen to this guy. He's the one that will win you money. I just don't like Jack Eichel.
Right. Yeah.
Because
No, I can see it too.
I don't even know what happened with Jack Eichel, but I'm such a homer that, like, at least for the Sabres, because I don't know everything, so like I can't be logical about it like I can in football.
Right.
So I'm just straight up Sabres fan. Okay, I don't. All right, So
he's not a well-liked guy. He's not. And
really, that video is hilarious to me. So.
Yeah, I was at the game when he came back. It was great. But Sharks at Knights. I got Knights in regulation. That means that, and when I say in regulation, guys, that means like not the money line. You take the money line that includes overtime. If it goes to overtime in a regulation bet, you lose the bet. There's no pushes. So they've got to win in regulation the first 3 periods. But there's a good chance it's going to happen. I think it's going to be like a 5-2 win or a 5-3 win for the Knights. So there's that plus 110. The next one I've got is Cardinals at Reds. They're at the Reds tomorrow. We got Adam Wainwright on the bump. Probably. He's not a future Hall of Famer, but I think that he's definitely a Cardinals Hall of Famer. Very good player, former Cy Young winner, Gold Glove, like 8-time Gold Glove winner at the pitcher position. It's minus 146, and the Reds are a trash fire. They're a dumpster fire this year. They've traded off all of their upcoming talent they had in the name of just trying to make money, basically, not have to pay out contracts. So Cardinals at Reds, minus 146. That means you bet 50, you get back about $36, $37, which is good because the Cardinals are like a really good team this year. It's a really good value. It's like taking like it's really, in my opinion, like taking the Bills against like the Bills against like the Jets, and you're getting minus 146, which you'd never get with the Bills against the Jets. So should be like minus 285. It's minus 146. So take that. The next one hurts my heart to have to say, but I have the 76ers over the Raptors on Monday, and I have a minus 8. I'm taking the spread. I'm taking
Raptors
Sixers with a. I am a Raptors fan, I know, but I got to get the truth to the people, man. It's not the year for the Raptors. We had a lot of injuries that came up, just like in the later part of the season, especially in the playoffs. Like Scotty Barnes, who's the rookie of the year, essentially. Gary Trent's been off a bit. Like it's just been a lot of different things. And trading Kyle Lowry before the season started really wasn't a smart move, but it had to be done, I guess. For Precious Achiuwa, who probably helped us to lose the last game more than help us win. So that's at minus 110. Last pick I got the Bills win total over 11.5. I'm locking that in. Because once the draft comes and Big Baller Bean does what he does, that's going to go up to 12.5.
For sure.
Take the over 11.5. It's 12 wins, guys. I think they're going to tear it up.
Holy crap. The Bills line is at 11.5. I would totally take the over right now.
Take the over. And it's minus 110, meaning that $100 pays out like $85, $90. It's easy take. So those are my 4 picks for the week, guys. That's all we got for the show. I know it's a late ending night. Apologize for that late start. Like I said, we got some things going on. Getting some cool guests lined up for the next couple weeks. I'm going to try and have a really cool guest next week after the whole draft thing shakes out, or really technically in the middle of the draft, it would be for this show. Time may change next week. We'll see what happens. But for now, that's all we got. Justice, why don't you go ahead and give out your handle real quick and say goodbye.
Appreciate you for having me on the show. Appreciate you guys for listening and joining in our conversation. Kim, happy birthday, Coach. Happy birthday. Hope you had a good one, man. Kim is the greatest. So appreciate you, Coach Boone. And then again, thank you guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. And go Bills, go Sabres, and go Bills.
Go Bills.